Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to go from where we left off the other day. We're going to start reading from it. And then we'll do a refresh and see what the ladies of Reddit have to say. So no department says left is right before gastric bypass surgery, right is after delivery. Oh dear Jesus in heaven. I still laugh when I think about Big Al saying she only gained 25 pounds during pregnancy and then immediately lost it. Girl, we have eyes. She ballooned up to over 400 pounds and maybe even more during pregnancy. She's currently 350 plus. Now, I agree with everything in here apart from the fact that, and I do think that she did gain weight during a pregnancy, but I don't think it was her pregnancy. And I will die on that hill. Far Structure said it was insanely selfish of her to insist on getting pregnant at the size she was. You think she cares? Alex wants what she wants when she wants it. And then to continue to gain weight after a doctor already told her it would be high risk if she didn't comply with their BMI parameters. For her to want to subject a second baby to a premature birth is absolutely wild to me. She's a sport brat and she wants what she wants, that's why. Luster dust, she's too obvious and self-absorbed to think about the baby. That's exactly right. Any movie says it's 100% was. Some people act like children are just objects that everyone deserves if they want one, especially if the person has enough money. As if that's, excuse me, sorry guys, as if that's all that matters. What is such a disgustingly selfish and toxic mentality? Yep, that's Alexandra. Not today, girl. And that she allegedly only saw a nurse midwife too. Her ass needed to be with the docs with the highest training with all her risk factors. Shaking my head. I think she's 350 prior to gastric bypass. She was 450 pounds but wouldn't admit it to choose an abstract number of 389. She could have easily and safely lost weight during pregnancy by making better choices and cutting out processed junk, which would have been beneficial for both her and the baby. She supposedly craved Anderson, and yet was too selfish to give him a healthy start to life. Because food prioritizes over everything and everybody. Psychological Nose says, you're completely correct. You can be obese during pregnancy and safely lose weight while pregnant. I've seen other people experience that, and it helps tremendously to have better outcomes during delivery and avoid things like gestational diabetes. That's for people who actually are pregnant, though. A Snoogoat says, yes, I had a friend that lost weight without even really trying during pregnancy. She just cut out soda, fast food, and ate more whole foods and was losing weight. If you're super morbidly obese, you can lose weight at like 200 calories a day. Sorry, 2,000 calories a day. Fuzzy Sprinkle says, I lost weight without trying during my pregnancy, which is fine if you're overweight to begin with. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And the pic on the right is filtered, but she still looks rough. That pic of her in the wild, in the maxi skirt she wore as a dress, she definitely made it to 400 during her pregnancy and lied about it. Powder and Paint says, in the sit-down video she did after he was born, when she was sitting on the couch and she just got her hair done, I think, she looks close to her pre-gastric bypass weight here too. There's no way she only gained 25 pounds and lost it straight away. I'll see what the next one is. It's going to take us back up to the top, I think. Yep. Ugh, yeah, I hate it too. It's ugly, and because she does not even relate to what that is. Fucking loser. Can't stand her. That's it. That's the post. The tattoo practically being on her palm makes me irrationally angry. It's so bad. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Went a bit too fast there. I have to agree, it's a palm tattoo, not a wrist tattoo, but honestly, I can't tell where her wrist begins, so I don't know. No Direction says the placement is so bad. Sweetie Warn, my thoughts exactly when I saw it for the first time years ago. Like, why? True Peach says, she's a piece of shite. That's exactly right. Mel Moonlight, same. It looks so lame and so not her. There's nothing peaceful about her or her life. Exactly. a few classrooms says, seems so out of place. She really has changed her whole persona. It's like when she claimed she had a Marilyn piercing in her 20s. The picture did she say that? Picture she showed didn't really capture the piercing clearly, but she never talked about it, and most facial piercings leave scars, yeah. And I have never seen a hole near her face. I can imagine her weak, whiny ass having facial piercing, nor being the type to get one done. Same, and she doesn't like needles. I had a Marilyn piercing in my 20s. To this day, if I pucker, you see the indentation from the piercing. I only had it for a month. I have never seen any indentation on her close up. I thought it was funny that she even had the piercing because she wanted a beauty mark on top of her lip that bad. It's such an odd thing to be obsessed with, and it drives me crazy because it's the wrong colour. It looks like a makeup smudge. It does not match her skin tone, hair or other moles. It just makes it look super fake. If you're going to wear a fake mole literally every day, at least try and make it look natural. It looks like a home tattoo done at house party or prison where her daddy belongs. Oh my God, that was my thought too. She was crying how painful it was. She probably was crying how painful it was. Yes, with a needle and Indian ink. Agree, all her tattoos look like she had it done quickly and cheaply, like she got them because she thought it made her cool and fearless. What a joke. She is the joke. She is the joke. Her New York trip, Marina Bob says 5 hours ago. Watching Mrs. Snowflake earlier, she said Anderson was going to love looking at all the Christmas decorations and lights. Wait, is this the same Anderson? Yeah, who had no interest in any of it at home? Get your story straight, big Al. What a loser. That's exactly right. I keep mentioning that. She keeps mentioning taking him to New York because he's going to love the lights and everything, but he wasn't even interested in the tree lights. I know, right? Plus, she said in the future he's going to really enjoy Alpha on the Shelf. Why not now? Jeepers, sometimes I just can't wrap my old lady mind around the logic. Marina Bob says, from one old lady mind to another. No kidding. He's always too young for this and too old for that. She makes me crazy. I thought he would enjoy it too. Background Cup says... She's claiming he walks right up to the tree now to look at it. Sure, Jan. She's learning her lies. Hang on. She's learning her lies are catching up to her, and she's continuously backtracking and changing the narrative. Guess we're never going to know if Anderson actually likes the Christmas decor or not. My bet is that she probably stops him from going near it. She literally posted a pic of her blocking the path to the tree so to say he's not interested in it. Yeah, I'd believe that. Now, I don't know if this is going to be on Reddit, but I saw someone sent me her complaining about people saying that, hang on, I've got it in my phone, saying that Anderson can't walk and that they're sorry. Hang on. A picture of Anderson standing up, holding on to something in the playroom. I assume this is on her Instagram. I'm not sure. It might be on here. If it's not, we'll go over to Instagram. And she's written here, for anyone criticising the fact that my son is not fully walking solo yet, you are pathetic. Babies move at their own pace and he gets plenty of practice with his walker. Sharing this because I know so many fellow mamas also beat themselves up for seeing other babies reach milestones before their kids. No, you're doing it because you wanted to put it up and tell people that you've been reading the comments and that's what they're saying about you. This has got nothing to do with other people because you couldn't give a fuck about them, just like you couldn't give a shit about the TTCP people. Realise that you and your baby are on your own journey and you know them best. Now she says here, for anyone criticising the fact that my son is not fully walking solo yet, you are pathetic. Babies move at their own pace and he gets plenty of practice with his walker. We know babies move at their own pace. We and everyone else are not making fun of Anderson not being able to walk. We are making fun of you because you do not teach him because he needs the help for it. That's what we're making fun of. You, because you're a hopeless mother, Alex. Now, I'll see if it's in there. If not, I'll see if we can go into her Instagram later and I'll show you the picture. Okay, so I've seen that one. Oh my God, that is so ugly. Her next piece of decor. Oh, that is off. Baby Convo. Serious question. I've been thinking way too much about this. And this is necessary age. Yar was originally home when Anderson was born to help out, so freshly postpartum, Alex could go all over, shopping for content moments after she gave birth, not to mention avoiding the sleepless nights most mums deal with. Yar went back to work, I believe due to money troubles, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just wondering what's going to happen once baby number 2 comes. She's put Anderson in daycare so she could make this great content for us, which I haven't seen a difference in yet. Is she going to immediately take this one to daycare? Is Yar going to work part-time? Should be very interesting. And she's still going to try and find ways to vlog. She's going to get a nanny. We all know that. Baby number 2 will be in daycare with Big Brother as soon as possible at 6 weeks old. I don't know if Yarman will get paternity leave, but maybe she's banking on that until 6-week mark. And Nancy into the mix to continue watching kids on weekends and Monday. She'll also make Yar get up for nights because of her need for sleep even when he's working. She'll probably take one shift a night max and a nap during the day while the kids are at daycare. Monday entrance says, I can see this happening. Maybe the next baby will be able to meet milestones if they are at daycare from early on. True. All my leg says, I don't think there will be a baby number 2. It's just talking point for her to attract certain viewers. I hope that's the case. Few Classroom says, I'm still planning that Nancy will move in to mooch and control her daughter and awkwardly hit on Yar. Ugh. I mean, take care of the grandchildren to be helpful grandmother and help her daughter and save money. His family or grandma probably daycare. I wonder. Who knows? Hopefully the surrogate will help. Mel Moonlight says. Far Palpitation says, 2, if it's a girl, will stay home and would be a regular in her vlogs without concealing her face, while Anderson will be at the daycare maybe from Monday to Friday. She added a known choking hazard. Oh, she did. She ended up putting the tinsel on the tree. She added a known choking hazard to her tree despite having crawling and surely curious baby and a dog. Make it make sense. Yeah, I heard her say that she wanted that tinsel, so she ended up getting it. This is just sign to add tinsel chunks to your tree. Not why you have kids, it isn't. My God, one bit, then again, she doesn't even get any fresh air to say that any air is going to knock it down or anything on the floor, but you just never know. I'm pretty sure it's a known fact that these chunks of tinsel could fall to the floor in little strands and be a choking hazard, is it not? Correct me if I'm wrong. You're not wrong. I seem to remember when my brother and his wife had their baby and took her mummy and me or daddy and me to classes, the ladies at the studio explained why the tree at the studio had only one large foam blocks and Stuffy's ornaments. Absolutely no tinsel, strings or anything small, sharp that child could pick up in half a second off the floor and immediately put in their mouth. A dog like Bruno could swallow a chunk. No, absolutely. My God, Alex is such a danger to her own child. It's sickening. Yeah, but she doesn't think that. She doesn't think that. She thinks she is the best mother since sliced fucking bread. Male Moonlight. Alex, this is your sign to stuff you and take parenting classes. That's her type A personality. Just throw shit anywhere on the tree. Sure, Alex, stuff you. Not safe for Bruno either. Being choking hazard, she has no taste. Beyond the choking hazard, she has no taste. Tinsel chunks. Yep. Blunt Perspectives puts Christmas tinsel is a choking hazard for young children and pets and can also pose health risks if ingested. Absolutely. It can cause airway obstruction if swallowed, and in pets can lead to serious gastrointestinal issues like linear foreign body obstructions. Many sources recommend keeping tinsel out of reach or avoiding entirely in homes with small children or pets. Now, her answer to that will be, well, he's only crawling and he doesn't go out of my sight, so it's not like, it's not like he's going to put it in his mouth. I'm always around him. We're always with him. It's no excuse. It takes you 1 second to turn your back and the child's got something in its mouth. Marina Bob says, and drinking her crispy DC, looking at herself eating, not only dangerous but illegal, such a waste of air. So true. Well, according to Big Al, Anderson is walking to the tree and walking away. Walking, yeah. Sure he is. Lies. Well, since Alex is the stupidest among the stupidest in town, next question is, would you honestly know what to do in case of an accident? Jabba, really? Is real mums, unlike you, sleep with one eye open, metaphorically speaking? Reality too, mostly happens to people like you. A child and a pet can be gone in seconds, like while you're snoring deep in your nap. Hope that helps. Winnie Mietti says, I could almost bet my life that these two dipshit parents never took a CPR class. She would be the one to freak out and do something dumb during an emergency and make it even worse. No Direction says, bows are too big and not even red like the rest of the ornaments because she's so impulsive and just buys for the sake of buying. She never thinks for a single second about aesthetics. Well, she thinks she does. Now she poorly added tinsel and thinks she's the epitome of class. Why is it bunched up in sections? I know. It's like she's allergic to doing anything right. This tree is not aesthetic. That's the ugliest tree I've ever seen. I absolutely loathe when she says, this is your sign to join the club, Moss Witch. No thank you. I will literally not take anything she says seriously. Yeah, and no advice from her either. Nurse Bell says, no worries, the baby is not interested and won't be playing with the ornaments. Acrobatic Radio, the baby isn't allowed in the living room, remember? Violently Annoyed says, besides being dangerous, this is the embodiment of money can't buy you taste. Yes. Why can she not comprehend the concept of proportions or spacing? I can't handle this decor content. I get angry. Later Abroad said, how is her child not playing with and pulling stuff off the tree? My 20-month-old daughter is actually really good at and leaves it alone, but it's without extreme curiosity and pushing without extreme curiosity and pushing her boundaries and looking to check if I'm watching. But like, come on, he's not curious at all? That's concerning. Because he can't get to it. He's contained somewhere. I'm giggling at your daughter. That is so sweet. The way I typed that is apparent. No grammatical sense. But yes, she's so cute. She will grow up. She will go up to the ornaments and poke them and run away. Haha. I did put Elmo on once there just for her to touch and I think it worked. It's cute. The tree is ugly as fuck. All I can see is a ginormous stiff red rainbows. Yep. Tinsel is beautiful on trees when done right. This is just, something EK, no. The bows are way too big. The tinsel is chucked on there, haphazardly. The reds don't match. She can't do anything right. Yep. Even if it wasn't a choking hazard, it's really ugly. I don't know why someone would want that on their tree. I actually think it looks nice, but not the way she's put it on. Yeah, definitely not the way she's... let's zoom in. Yeah, that's weird. She's put them in chunks like that. We don't have that kind of tinsel here in Australia, but even I know you separate them. And that's the whole thing of it, is to separate them and put them and make them look nicer and separated, not in chunks like that. The fucking looks horrible. Horrible. Trust her to fuck up a tree. Let's see what else we got. And I'm not American, guys, but I know that. No, Nick. Yeah, especially here. It's one whole piece. One whole piece. Let's see what people have to say. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Can't get it right. Fast Structure says, I'm literally watching this right now through Mrs. Snowflake and I am not surprised by her fridge contents. It's all condiments, coffee, milkshake ingredients, cheese, leftovers from Yao's grandma. Where is the food? And she's hosting Thanksgiving in a few days, mind you. I'm also hosting this year and my fridge looks nothing like this. Did we ever see a vegetable inside? She never cooks. She probably orders out. Yep, a lot. And just like Amber Lynn, Amber's fridge looks like this as well. Her fridge looks exactly like someone who doesn't cook. No fresh ingredients, no leftovers, mostly beverages, sauces, condiments. It's giving eat out every meal vibes. Yep. Or she just makes enough, like that bloody pizza that she makes, and eats it, and then that's it. There's nothing to be put in the fridge. Technical South says, my fridge is always so bare. I have fruits and veggies and a couple of snacks for the kids like yogurt, but for the most part it's just ingredients, not fun things like fat. So over there. She'll probably have it catered like she did for the birthday party. That's right. I'm sure she's getting the whole food catering. Probably. Maybe she'll make some of her famous pizza. I posted exactly that on Mrs. Snowflake. No actual food, just crap and condiments. She hosts these holidays and has never once used her formal dining room. Well, she says she does. The one that was gifted to get when she moved in with 10 fucking chairs. Yeah. Instead, it's a garbage on her kitchen island. How does she run out of coffee creamer so fast? A bottle lasts in my house for like a month and half to 2 months. It's like every few days she buys a new one, which proves she's drinking mostly creamer in her cups of iced coffee. Absolutely. Instead of actual coffee, I still can't believe they put the task of hosting Thanksgiving on her. It seems like her only food item is the turkey, so maybe her family are assigned to bring in the sides. That's what she did last year. I just can't picture her doing the entire thing myself. She doesn't. They all bring sides. Her fridge, and she makes desserts and she makes sure that there's desserts there. Her fridge has no food in it, which proves she eats takeout 24/7, never stopped really. Not even for any of her baked items were stored there. So that tells you how fast she eats everything. No neck, no chin, no jawline, just a head on shoulders. Yep. There's a picture of that cat. I feel sorry for the cat. Cat's cuter. Her fridge is 90% sauces and spreads. Oh, that's a cute turtleneck. Was watching this on YouTuber today, never seen her videos before, and Big Al was dressed like her in her latest video, and she had some similar living room decor, and house is similar, clean and decorate video. Carissa cleans it all. Yep, I don't think so. In response to this stupid post, she didn't even use quotes. Is she trying to claim this as her own? I wonder what Ya is getting for putting up with this crap. Oh, because she's got the microphone there. Girl, aren't you embarrassed? Don't think anyone would be looking at that microphone. I think they'd be looking at your fucking hideous jacket that you have on. That's what I think they'd be looking at. Fucking horrendous. The quote she captioned this bullshit with is from Nev Schluman. Yep, the creator of the show Catfish. You are a ghost driving a meat-covered skeleton made from stardust riding a rock floating through space. Fear nothing. You know what else, Nev Sherman said, Alex? You need people around you who will tell you the truth and not hold anything back. You're focusing on the wrong new quotes, girl. Here's another one for you. We are so desperate for external validation that we'll accept it from someone who may be lying to us. Absolutely. But you just keep waddling around Times Square and eating your way through life. Well, what's left of it? Keep lying to yourself and everybody else, and keep accepting the lies from those around you. Yeah, you're really killing the game. Yep. That's what Alan Roberts says. Us pats do her no good. Lying to her does no good. No Direction says she should be embarrassed with that ugly, fleece zipped all the way up to hide her quadruple chins while in one of the most fashionable cities in the world during the holidays, where are all the festive holiday dresses and sweaters she hoard. Yeah, where are they? And probably returned. Couldn't even be bothered to do her hair and look cute while she's supposed to be an influencer, hyping up this day one vlog while she looked like that and ate the entire time. Her slimming filters must be broken because she's bigger than ever. I'm going to be honest, I'm a leggings and sweatshirt, anything comfy cozy I'm running around with in a rambunctious 3-year-old type of fashion. But when we went and visited friends in New York, I went shopping for something a bit more fancy because even I knew they don't do athleisure. Haha. No Direction says you're not an influencer, and it sounded like you put more of an effort than our fashionista Alex. I think she could have put together some cute and comfy outfits, even with leggings, but instead wore the same crap she wears to Walmart after rolling out of bed. I know, isn't she fucking embarrassed? Doesn't she think she'd like a nice photo? Even just doing her hair or wearing it down would have made her look more put together. She puts zero effort. The difference is Dukas is a self-proclaimed fashion influencer. It's her job to look good on cam. I'm confused. She's asking if we're embarrassed. Okay, girl, look at a big bloated buffoon wearing Fozzie Bear cosplay. Yeah, that's Fozzie Bear. She's so goddamn fugly. She has the face she deserves. That's a good one. I know, right? She thinks anyone finds her attractive and that any of us would be envious of her is insane. Grouchy Picture says. Yeah, Grouchy Picture, don't you realise that everyone is jealous of her? Like, girl, ma'am, you're a hideous beast, so cut it out. She's big. Dukas is uneducated. I bet she doesn't even know the word plagiarise. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. Her mother copied art and tried to resell it. Yep. NS Minion says she should have wore that fugly blue coat she claimed she loved last year. Yeah, for the constant shopping she does, she really looks extra ugly. Always the influenced, never the influencer. Great comment. Fast Structure says some humility and shame would do her good. Not having any got her to be 350 pounds eating on camera for praise from strangers she will never meet. She avoids them. How did Dukas manage to be Times Square, the crossroads of the world, without another person in the frame? That's true. Credit to Mavis and Mutthead for this pick. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. This must be from the archives. Oh, wow. Wonder where that's from. Yeah, but your body is much bigger than that. And yeah, your head is bigger. Probably as big as that. Am I just dumb, or how does she even become demonetized on YouTube like Amber Lynn? Half of her food-related weight loss videos are still up. It's because she's not caught eating in large amounts. That's why. She's not getting mass reported like Amber did. I don't think that's why, Prudent. I really don't think that's why, because what she's doing in her videos is not really having anything to do with what they don't like. She always shows herself cooking and then having a bit of this and a bit of that. That's not, to them, that's not having an ED. I love the hint. I just watched Amberlynn Reid's video, How Do We Do It? I just went on YouTube doing my walking and reported all her videos with food and WW. Surprisingly, it made my hour go fast. Well, good on you if it works. Fast Structure. Her earlier videos are more honest. If I were to report her, not saying I would, but if I would start back with her, now you guys can read that word, eating videos, and work my way forward. Sweet. Okay, thanks for the insight. All Amber has to do is delete the videos and she gets her monetization back. She can appeal again after 60 or 90 days. I think YouTube will eventually get around to Dukas. At least one of her older videos get the ED helpline warning on it, which means that one is demonetized. The Girl reactors are getting hit too. The Girl World reactors are getting hit too. This morning, Obese to Beast said he had one of Amberlynn's reaction videos struck and demonetized. Shikara is also busy privating her Amberlynn Reid videos. Did anyone watch Amberlynn's goodbye live stream? All her videos are gone now. Yes, we did. There's tons of them around if you want to see. That's her weight loss stuff. I don't understand why she's acting like she fears nothing, because her ass has anxiety from everything. Yep. What's with that weird look and neck stretch she's doing? Looks like she's about to fight someone. What'd you say? Yeah, that's what I thought. Waddle, biatch. It's all you can do, bothered PIG. Beautiful neck right there. Looking like a whole obese man. Size 16 queen, not. Where were the filters on this post? This is the post that finally got me blocked. I can't even remember what I commented, but let them, guess Mrs. Let Them didn't like it. Holy shit. This is what she wore in Times Square when it was when it is decorated with Christmas. We went and saw the Rockettes. What did she, Yardog Face, and 360 do for their short stay? You know Yardog got a gift for himself. I just want her to be fatter than her glamping vlog. Don't worry, it'll come. It's coming. Pretty ballerina, 18 hours ago. Oh my God, in heaven. Oh, that is back and side fat. That's not even arm fat. Oh dear God. It's on her TikTok. Fuck. Oh, that is, because sometimes you just need a reality check. Jesus. Look how dark her armpits are. Swine Lake? I love that. Swine Lake instead of Swan Lake. Hang on, guys. Oh, that was funny. I proclaim this as the best title for this portrait of E-Lady. There's no topping this comment. So perfect. Oh, God, that's funny. My exact thought. I just cackled at work. This made me laugh out loud. Oh my God. You win Internet Bravo comment of the day. Oh my God, remember this one? She just looks so uncomfortable living in that body. I'm uncomfortable in mine and I only gained 40 pounds, down 15 and still feel fat and gross. Can't imagine an extra 250 pounds. Neither can I. Pure Air says the answer lies in her own hands. She has done all the damage to her body herself. She has nobody to blame. According says, oh, you bet she'll blame the internet and social platforms. Yeah, for sure. Is she living though? Is she alive? Why'd you have to? Why? Jesus help us. 3 chins, black armpits, yeah, back blubber and pancake nips blasting. Oh, wow. That is perfect, that one. This is perfect. Peter Griffin! Sadly, that's her future. Yep. Oh, that's nice right there, isn't it? Those eyelashes, she has really feeling herself when she has those on. Dear God, look how big her face is there. I used to be an eyelash extension stylist, so I know how you're supposed to properly wash and maintain your lashes. She never properly washed those lashes. I would bet money that she had lash mites. Ooh. See, guys, she is skinny now. I didn't know the moon face was full again. Wow. It's the same in the front as it is in the back. Proof of photo. Oh, dear God. Oh, my God. Oh, they've put her boobs on the back. Just when I thought things can't be worse. My eyes, please, I just opened this app. Her arm fat sliding down her body, looking like Anna O'Brien, especially the one falling out of her top. Yeah, it's disgusting. The diabetes. The tragedy of her life, one of many, is that she always picks clothes too small. Even if she loses a few pounds, she will jump the shark and put on clothes so tight we can see her cellulite across from the room. Sad. I don't know why she does that. I just don't get it. Andy in the Brink says, dude, take your arm fat where it belongs, you HIPPO ballerina. You know what amazes me? That this is online with a million literally other hideous photos. If there was a picture of me like this online, I would likely be in the middle of a nervous breakdown. Otherwise, I would have deleted it. Why are her armpits so dirty? This is vile. It's called velvet skin, caused by insulin resistance. Oh, it's disgusting. There's nothing pretty about that. Ooh, I'm sorry, Lord, please don't strike me down with any lightning strikes. I'm just saying she has an unfortunate body and she chooses not to do anything about it. But I don't have to like it. Remember the time she tried to say the black under her armpits was from the black the top she wore? Yep, sure, Jan. The lies spew out like projectile vomit. Oh, God, that's off. You can all imagine the toe shoes on this livestock. This is why Ludwig van Beethoven suffered painful hearing loss. Say what now? And here we are. Okay, so because she put that post up that I read. Let's have a read of this one. This is Blunt Perspective 106. Alex, if you're so mad and think people commenting on your son's underdevelopment are pathetic and wrong, post your little snarky clapback statement to your permanent Instagram feed and confidently say it with your whole chest, you narcissistic coward. Alex has always been a passive-aggressive narcissist coward. Now, this is from Blunt Perspective. I haven't seen anything from Move Suspicious. She always tries to act like she's fearless and confident, but she's the complete opposite of that, and she has always been. So maybe that was on her story, and she took it off. She hides behind a screen and tries to soften any sarcastic blow because at her core she hates conflict and she's not 100% confident in her decisions, including her parenting skills. She knows that she sucks as a mother, and that with many of us commenting here, is not far-fetched in terms of Anderson, that poor, innocent, beautiful little boy who deserves better than her. Anytime Alex wants to clap back at a reaction channel that she supposedly does not waste her time watching, or subreddit conversations that she supposedly does not waste her time reading because it's the scum of the earth, she does it as a quick comment under her breath in a vlog where she tries to act unbothered, or worse, she does what she did with the Instagram story, that background Cup shared here earlier today. Instagram stories disappear after 24 hours, so her clapback is laughable in my opinion. If she's so passionate about her son just being fine, there would be no concerns about his development, be it walking, all her other things that any of us noticed, and she's so confident that she's an amazing mother and that her child is doing just fine. Why just post that to her stories? Why not say it with your whole chest and post it on your permanent Instagram feed for all to see? That's what I assumed she did, but I was wrong. She didn't. She made it a story, so it disappears. I know why. Because Alex would be destroyed by the commentary that she would get. She would have enough time to delete. She wouldn't have enough time to delete all the feedback that she would get unless she's already blocked people. She cannot handle the truth right in front of her. Here's another better idea, Alex. How about you stop showing your son on the internet and in your videos like you said you would, and then nobody would have anything to comment on. Oh, I forgot he's becoming your cash cow at times, just like your dog he once was, and your lies about weight loss, and your lies about all the products that you show and never use, and your lies about all the clothes that you will love and wear all season that were never seen again, etc., etc. It's rinse and repeat with Alex. She never can commit to showing her confidence in something, including her parenting skills, because as a true narcissist, she never wants to show her true vulnerabilities or mistakes. And narcissists don't make mistakes, remember? I was wishing so hard for her to wear that bodycon lycra heather grey dress that she was prancing around in. Oh yeah, fulfilled her glory in New York, or the beige set with her boots. American Horror Story, New York edition. Background Cup says she also made it an early post and posted a bunch of Instagram stories after it to bury it. Notice she didn't turn on the comments for her stories, which I'm sure she has the ability to do. She's a coward. Any real life confrontation she faces, no wonder no one could leave a comment under that. She's crying in her car about it. Why doesn't she just ignore it, like she ignored the comments about her writing letters for her pedo father years ago? Must have struck a nerve, because deep down she knows she and her husband are responsible for not doing anything to help their son's development delays. Again, she found another contraption, teach him how to walk. That's right. Instead of her taking the time to help him. Her laziness has no limit. If there was a machine that could feed him meals for every day, I'm sure she'd have it, absolutely. She tosses Anderson yogurt pouches, and teething crackers on his high chair as a meal when he should be eating with his parents, the same thing they eat within reason. They're treating him like he's younger than his actual age and doesn't want to face reality that he should be further along than what he is. Being 5 weeks early shouldn't have been detrimental to his development, especially when she's claimed he was perfectly healthy at birth. All of this, I totally agree on every single point you made. Absolutely. Background Cup. Is it Background Cup? Yeah, Background Cup. Oh, there's Move Suspicious. She made that post about him not walking because I called her out for lying this morning in her vlog. She says she tries to say he's crawling between the bar stools like an obstacle course and walking up the tree. up to the tree. She also reported my post on here about Anderson. What a bitch, scooting and not crawling, saying it was harassment, which I appealed and won. The warning was lifted because it wasn't harassment, and Wawa, Mothgirl and Alex want nothing more to silence her abuse and neglect towards Anderson. So that unhinged rant was from all that. Wow. Why doesn't she show him walking? Exactly. Miserable Dot says, I've never seen so many different people collectively agree on that Big Al is a terrible mother. She knows it. Her followers know it. Her reactors know it. Everyone knows it. She's just big mad because she can't figure out how everyone knows, and because she can't put her finger on it and quickly hide it or cover it. It just is. Few Classroom says she's been able to hide and fake her way through a lot of things, and unlike her pets, she didn't realise that children will show neglect like big flashing signs. She neglects Bruno and everyone and is none the wiser. And of course we all know about her rehomed pets, her neglect of Anderson, we've all seen, his flat head, inability to crawl and walk, the excessive naps, the hours away from her at daycare, the list goes on. Reaction channels should all collectively make videos about her child neglect on the day that Anderson turns 18 months old. Right, someone walking by her car maybe noticing her makes her cry. People finding out who she really is terrifying to her. Yep, big back coward. Why not actually show him walking, Big Al? I call BS. She likes to clap back, so maybe people asking for video proof will make her get off her lazy ass and help him walk. I'm not holding my breath. Well said. She is a piece of shite and a coward, and that's never going to happen. New York City food tour. Surprise, surprise. Still swooning over our little New York cozy weekend. The Magnolia Bakery banana pudding might be the best thing we've ever eaten. We or you? Needless to say, that's hers, and that's probably Yarman's there with the egg and that, and that's hers. Of course, the one thing she highlights about the trip is food. Of course. Swooning over food sounds about right. That's the shittiest looking chicken waffles I've ever seen. It looks like raisins are on it, but it took me forever to realise that it's crumbed bacon. It doesn't even look like they made the fried chicken there. Just put it out of the freezer, bang, and reheated. She probably paid $40 for it too. Just like dumb Magnolia Bakery banana pudding, just tourist trap restaurants. Also, I've heard so many people say Magnolia Bakery is overpriced and overhyped like everything else in New York City. I'm not surprised. She loved it. She's all about the aesthetic. That's right. Lived in the Bronx for a few years. Can confirm it is overhyped. You can get better baked goods at more local spots in any of the boroughs. It's all about the attempted aesthetic for her. That's right. I couldn't imagine spending time waiting in line for a banana pudding when I have a toddler. That's because Anderson probably was with him. There's a fruit cocktail that comes with a big plastic jar. That food does not look good at all, especially whatever is happening with that egg. With a slice of Velveeta over top. I know, it's horrible. I don't think Alex has ever eaten really good food with high quality ingredients prepared with skill. It probably tastes too healthy. Such Dare says, is that a fried egg with a slice of American cheese melted on top? Yep, high class. This food looks like shit. Of course, she's swooning. Nothing makes her happier than eating, especially so if Yar is participating. Addicts love to have someone join in, with them on their addiction. They do, so they don't feel so bad about their own. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. It's 10 p.m. and my eyes are starting to get really tired. I know exactly what this one's going to say. The video clip is just another small example of how Alex is dumb, even down to understanding how a Google search works. It's just mind-blowing and actually hilarious at the same time. Oh, gee, look at that. Would you believe it froze? So I think it's telling me that it is time to go. I was going to just scroll down a little bit and read what that said, but literally it's frozen. All right, So I'll take a hint and take it from there. This was a really good Reddit. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to read out the last Reddit in the next upload of the next Reddit, if that makes any sense. Your comment section, I mean. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's videos, whatever they may be. Bye for now.